Hi everyone. Right now we're looking at a fish embryo. So this whole circular structure you see is a fish embryo made of a bunch of different cells. Fish embryos are in constant development, so most of these cells, well, not most of them, but a lot of them are undergoing mitosis. When you look at a fish mitosis slide, you'll see that there's this one here, but if I move to the side, there's another one, and there should be another one over there, and another one over here. So we have a bunch to choose from. And I'm probably going to skip around because it's not always guaranteed that you're going to find a cell in a certain phase. So we'll start here. It doesn't matter. All right, moving in closer, we're at scanning. Going to go to low power, 100x total. Still not close enough to see the phases of mitosis, but we can see individual cells. Here is our high power 400x total. Great. Okay. First, the arrow. Whoop. These two cells that you see right at the arrow, this one cell here, this one cell here, the nucleus is there, it's prominent, it's outlined, and you can't see any distinct structures within the nucleus. It's pretty fuzzy. These are in interphase, so they're not in mitosis, they're not dividing. Ones that are dividing, you can see the chromosomes distinctly. So one that I can find really easily, I'll go in order. Okay, so here you can't see them very distinctly. But let me go find one in prophase, the first stage of mitosis. We want to look for chromosomes that have been condensed, but they're all still in the center. So I'm going to move down a little bit. Move the arrow here. I would say this cell here has nice, distinct chromosomes. So that is a good example of prophase. Metaphase is where the chromosomes line up. So we're going to find a cell that's in metaphase, and that good one is right here. All the chromosomes are in the middle, lined up in the middle of the cell. Once you line up the chromosomes, then we need to pull them apart. That next step is anaphase. Anaphase is trickier to find, so bear with me. It's really quick stage, so it's harder to find cells in that stage. I am looking. If I had Jeopardy music, I would play it right now. I see one in metaphase, another in metaphase, more metaphase and interphase. Ooh, here's a really good one in prophase. Right there. One I'm pointing out, that's a really good one in prophase. Above the arrow is metaphase. Lots of metaphase. I would say this one is the end of metaphase, beginning of anaphase. You can see that some are not together. Some of those chromosomes are not together. So this is end of metaphase. Whoops, end of metaphase, beginning of anaphase. What else can we find? While I'm here, since we can't find a really, really good example of anaphase, this one here, the chromosomes have already separated, but we still have one cell, but it looks like two. You see that pinching in right there? That pinching in, that's called cytokinesis. The process is called cytokinesis. Cytokinesis happens during the last phase of mitosis. This is telophase. So this one here, you can see, whoop, this splitting cell and the one attached to it right here. This is a cell in telophase. It's about to split in two. I'll give it another second to see if I can find a good anaphase one. I cannot. I'm going to hop to another embryo. Great, okay. Here's another good one in telophase. You can see that the splitting, the cleavage furrow of the cytokinesis has formed. So this cell is splitting into two. And here is a really good anaphase. Whoop, going down. There we go. There's a really good anaphase. The chromosomes within the cell have started to separate. There's that gap between, and they're going to go to opposite sides. So that's how you identify cells, whether they're in interphase or different phases of mitosis.